and he was involved 12 years ago in a lot of the hybrid warfare here in Ukraine to try to separate Luhansk and Donetsk and Odessa. And in going through these emails, there's a problem with, and you know this from journalism, there's a problem with what we call the shiny thing.
Mm.
The thing that focuses our attention on it, and it's waterboarding or it's hacking or whatever the story is that we're so caught in on. Well,
I will jump in real quick and say that
yeah.
reporting about the Epstein files has been a whole lot of that.
Yeah,
And
yeah, exactly, filled with the shiny thing objects. And so what happens is as I'm feeding all these emails in, trying to, one, just process them into a catalog. I'm not even trying to really analyze them just yet. I'm just trying to get them logged in. There's 2,000 of these emails, right? And I did determine there's about 1,000 plus of them that are mostly like copy paste that I don't have to deal with as fast as the others. But the other ones I have to deal with them to figure out who the players are. And at some point, I started getting available metadata about these emails back and forth that started telling other parts of the story that a human being really would have missed if not digitizing these. And so I'm obsessed with finishing the digitization because already there's some stories in there that a meeting in November 2013 that included Yanukovych basically getting the nod to turn to Russia is laughed about in an email that just is titled "Ha ha 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 ha," and that's it, in July 2014. Why? Because the person who's receiving the mail back then, later on, is laughing about, "Remember we did this over here." And yet, if you just looked at a trench of emails, you wouldn't know why there was a "Ha ha 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 ha" email. 'Cause this you got all this other stuff that's meaty and filled with data, and you get this one stupid email and you just pass it on. But when you start harvesting all of them and you start doing kind of an analytical look at what every one of them are saying and why it's in there, people don't just randomly write emails like that. Eventually you will find out there's a lot more data, inside data, that with the right tools, you can get, even deeper journalism
yeah.
than using your normal skill set.